Remember that show Reign that came on a few years ago that was basically like hot people history? And it had like Catherine of Medici, Mary Queen of Scots, etc., etc. Well, basically the show was a banger. Everybody loved it. It had good critical and audience reviews, per. And the star was Miss Adelaide Kane from Australia, per. And I always thought she was so cool, glamorous, gorgeous. And I was like, wow, what must it be like to be like her? She's literally the star of this really cool TV show. She's super gorgeous. Everyone in the show is super gorgeous. I just imagined her jet setting around and like, doing fancy things with fancy people. Because her net worth on the internet always said she was worth like $4 or $5 million. But then at the start of the pandemic, she posted this TikTok series where she was like, I'm not actually rich, guys. I don't know why the internet says this. And I was like, tell me more. So in the TikTok, she basically gets into it and she's like, okay, so nobody knows this, but like, even though you might have a reported net worth that's really high, and even though I might be paid high for the show, there's so many people that are taking cuts. And she's like, explain all the reasons why she didn't get royalties for certain things. Now her agents and producers and all these people took all her money, and how she basically, like, actors like don't work for long periods of time. And so she actually has no money at all. And it's not from like reckless spending or anything, but it's like she like breaks it down and basically explains like why she's broke. And I was like, that is literally so fascinating. And I wonder how many celebrities you like think are really rich, but they're actually not. Or like actors that are like on a hit show, but they like literally make no money. And I used to be an actor, so I actually know actors don't make that much money. But I thought once you're like the star of a show and you're getting paid millions of dollars, I was like, oh, okay, well surely you're like socking some of that away. But I guess it's like at every rung of the ladder, there's all those people who are like taking little chips out of your pocket, and you're like basically like how, musicians are, where it's like you're not even getting that much money in royalties. Anyways, just something to consider. And you know what? I stand an honest queen. I love that she was honest about it. I love that she told like the truth about everything. And I just think she's cool. I like when people like expose the sort of like veneer and like make things more like accessible. And I feel like she did that. So love her. Still love the show. And I just think we should be paying everybody more. Everybody in every industry, especially actors. We should be giving hot people more money. No, I'm just kidding. What if that was my stance? But I actually do love her, and I hope that she gets paid millions of dollars. I don't know why.